G'day folks, Jim Langlands here from FX Charts with the currency outlook for the Finance News Network for Friday the 9th of November. Well, the Bank of England and the ECB both did the expected overnight and left rates unchanged in what was generally a range-bound market, and focus remains on the ongoing issues in the Eurozone and on the budget negotiations in the US. So we've got the Euro and the US dollar vying to be which can be the weaker of the two. And consequently, we're not really going anywhere too far at the moment. The euro did make a 2-month low overnight at 127.16, but it's come back and it's trading just around 127.5 at the moment, pretty much unchanged from where we were yesterday. So we've got the euros actually at 127.40. Dollar yen's a little bit lower, that's at 79.35. That's come off as a risk haven play really, as US equity markets get dragged down. And the S&P's come to close right on the 200-day moving average, and if we break that, the equities are going to take a bit of a hit. I can see the S&P going down to 1350, which would probably put the pressure on dollar yen again. Cables at 159 3/4, and dollar Swiss this morning is at 94.60. Aussie and Kiwi, well, they had opposite views yesterday. The Aussie's higher on the better employment data, and the Kiwi the opposite. The unemployment data there was pretty horrendous. So we got the Aussie up at 104.10 and Kiwi's down at 81.50. And the Aussie Kiwi cross that made a big move. It's moved up towards 128. Kind of surprised me a little bit, but there we go, and it's looking good for further gains really. Today sees the RBA monetary policy statement, and there's a fair bit of data out of China headed by the CPI, but I think we also get retail sales and industrial production to drive the market. And later on we get the German CPI, and from the US there's the Reuters Michigan Consumer Sentiment Survey, as well as US wholesale inventories. That's all fairly secondary data. I wouldn't be surprised to see another range-bound session, but the China data will drive it really. And then over the weekend we've got some more Chinese data, the highlight being the trade balance, I think. So that may give the market something to think about first thing Monday morning. That's about it for today, for the week. So have a very good weekend. If you do want a more comprehensive outlook on the market, go to the website as usual, www.fxcharts.com.au. And that aside, please just remember that any outlook mentioned here is a personal view only, not intended to be used as trading advice. So have a very good weekend, and we'll talk to you on Monday. Cheers.